Parshas Kedoshim. Daber el kol adas b'nei Yisrael v'marto alehem. Kedoshim tiyu. Ikadosh ani Hashem Elokeichem. Rashi brings down from a Medrash Rabbah. Daber el kol adas b'nei Yisrael, which is what the pasuk says. Malame, what does that to teach us? Shenemar Parshas u'bahakel. This parsha of Kedoshim has to be said in public. The felt, the roiv of the real essence of the Torah are in this little parsha of Kedoshim. There are so many fantastic and important halachos and yesodistika musar in this parsha that it's worth spending a lifetime reading Parshas Kedoshim. We're going to do one line of this wonderful parsha, and that line is you should give musar to your fellow man, and do not bear a sin because of him. So the Pashup Pshat is because if he doesn't have error, he's bringing down all of Klal Yisrael. But all the Mefarshim say when you do it, don't do it in the form of an avera. And Rashi says similarly, although we are commanded to reprove someone who does an avera, we are not to do so in a way that will cause him embarrassment. To embarrass someone, even when he has done something clearly wrong, is a very, very serious avera. Here's a very short story, and I think this is a beautiful story. It was Tisha B'Av, and Yitzchak, a Hasidic man who lived in Brooklyn, opened up his grocery store for the benefit of those who needed to buy food for after the tainus, for after the fast. Two customers soon entered the store, a neighborhood Rav and a non-religious Israeli girl. The girl loaded up her shopping cart with cookies, sodas, and other treats. She approached the checkout counter and said defiantly, "I am not fasting. I had a cup of coffee this morning." Yitzchak responded softly, "Well, you did break your fast, but you would still get a mitzvah if you refrained from eating from now until nightfall." The girl was obviously taken aback by Yitzchak's soft and sincere reply. She turned to the Rav, who was now near the counter, and asked, "What do you say?" The Rav too spoke in a gentle and kind tone. "The man is correct. It will be a mitzvah for you to refrain from eating the rest of the day." One of the most important sfarim that I own, and that anybody could own, is called the Aruch HaShulchan. The Aruch HaShulchan was the Posek Hador prior to the Mishnah Brura. For over 100 years, I think, Aruch HaShulchan was the standard by which we performed halacha and looked up halacha and followed halacha. The Aruch HaShulchan writes, if there is a day that's set aside for a tainus, if one forgot and ate, or even if one ate intentionally, and even when he has eaten a large amount, what is done is done. He should bear his avera, but he must fast the remainder of the day based on Aruch Chaim Shulchan Aruch. So what they were saying was based on halacha. Without a word, the girl returned all of the would-be purchases to their shelves. She left the store without another word. The girl returned the next day. She told Yitzchak, the storekeeper, that she had not eaten the rest of the day. In fact, she had refrained from eating a few hours into the night as a way of atoning for her having eaten earlier. She said, the way in which you and the rabbi spoke to me moved me very much. I promised myself I would never again eat on Tisha B'Av. Look at that. Get a girl to do something like that with a few gentle and kindly spoken words, a tremendous accomplishment. A musar for all of us. And when we're telling people what to do, first of all, think about it for a minute before you tell them what to do and say, am I worthy of telling them what to do? But if we feel the urge and the chiyuv and the responsibility to fulfill the mitzvah of don't do it by doing an avera. Do it in a sweet way. Do it in a kind way. Do it in a way in which you show that you really love every other Yid. Good Shabbos.